Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We've got a tie ball game, 17 points apiece. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Prescott to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Extra point up and good by Succa. And they will take a 7-point lead. This is Tony Pollard. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Prescott now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Back now in Foxborough. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. 70 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A give. This is Chubb. Fights loose. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well done. You defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise,
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. It's all tied at 17. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Chubb with a 1st down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
On 4th down, Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Now Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Thomas. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now this throw caught left side. And running with power here. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for New England.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays given up. And you know that's all defenses talk about. How do you limit that? Instead, they got hit by a 1-2 punch those last couple of plays, and now they've got their backs to the goal line.
Now a give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Kyle Juszczyk. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy, the out.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Juszczyk. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And it's Michel once again. Well, the ball is out. Michel lost it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Back now in Foxborough. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Blunt, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succa. And the lead now up to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Taking it about the 1. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Pats at the line ready to go. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing is Newton. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Blunt. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. It's a tie ball game, 14 points apiece. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Dalton. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. They'll give it to Chubb. And he is in for a score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have moved out in front. Extra point put through by Suckup. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Cohen now to return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Shelling through the defense. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he'll only get a yard to bring up third and 1.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that first down marker. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kyle Juszczyk with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Cohen now to return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 66 yards on the ground for him so far. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you
everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Play action, it's Kelly. And incomplete to open things up.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
A big gain there for the Bills.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. 3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. A play fake, now Kelly. Touchdown, Bills! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Ryan Succabon for the point after. It's right through, and we are now tied at 13. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. That's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
This taken in and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Extra point try now for Succop. And the lead is up to 14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Newton. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton, they'll set up the screen to Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. 3rd and long, it's Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Matt Judon there to bring him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. This is Thomas fighting through. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense is just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks, too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
Handoff comes to Chubb. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Thomas. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Second. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib taken around the 28. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead on the scoreboard. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25 as we get set here on 1st down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. It's caught outright by Graham. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And that is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Gets past 1 man. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Patriots take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. 24-yard line. A big play there for New England. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 24 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Suckup, and the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and a long run there in the end to top it off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
Dalton's throw there complete to Mooney.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Back now in Foxborough, and that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. This will be caught. Judy. Touchdown. Jerry Judy. 31 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And they open the lead up now to 25. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Here's Cohen now to return. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rule seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. That's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Here's Cohen now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means...
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. third down. Thomas. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big-time play there for the G-Man.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
He will push his way down to about the 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, Joe Judge makes the decision. They're going for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They'll run with Chubb. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Well, I don't know how memorable that play will be as this game rolls along, but it's almost like what my coach used to call setting the...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Nick Chubb. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Giants go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point put through by Suckham. The lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Suckup for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This will be fielded inside the 5. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Extra point try now for Suckham. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton can fight it. He lost the football. It's out. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Chubb. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckham. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Olszewski now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
On 2nd down, it's Thomas, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Suckham for the extra point. Now he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter, standing just about on his own goal line. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Thomas. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it another go. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum big play right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Got a man, it's Judy, complete.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. They run with Thomas. Able to slither by. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Sucker. The lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Well, the Patriot offense back out, getting set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Out of the gun, Newton. Complete, Hunter Henry with a grab. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Open man is Kendrick Bourne, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. On 1st down, Newton.
He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete.
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And who's got it? The Giants.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Powers through. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Running right through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a squibber picked up around. Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 2 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. And his first pass is incomplete. 3rd quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. So Dalton now. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, the terrible towels here at Heinz Field out in full force. Here's 3rd and long. He's gonna go up top again. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. Oh, it springs free. Montgomery loses it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the 2nd half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the 2nd half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense get
pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point put through by Suckup, and the lead is up to 5. Drive there of just 4 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Here's Cohen now to return. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back now in Pittsburgh. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing, Dalton.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Going to let one fly for Robinson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Looking at this situation, if they get a field goal out of this, it helps. But a touchdown would really help into going to secure the victory.
You know what I'm thinking right here? In the West Coast offense, in their parlance, every time they throw the football, they say you're either throwing it for a touchdown or a check down. In this case, it's either taking time off the clock or getting that touchdown that really puts you in firm control. I think they'll go either way on this one.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So Dalton and the Bears now
down by 8, 2:09 to play. They'll have one play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a 1st down.
Dalton's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He gets it left side to Johnson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started.
And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Desmond King picks it, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run.
Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Oh, you better feel it, baby.
And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bears now ready to take over again.
And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration is settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
Still going. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. A beautiful fake. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money. Let's just lean on the word good here, partner. Good way to start the second half. Good safe throw, and a good quick first down as well.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Touchdown! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Succa. And that will tie the game here in the third. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to the defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock. For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Succa. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. A give. This is Chubb. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front.
Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Succa. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here. Oh, the ball is out. Michel lost it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point put through by Suckham. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A run for Nick Chubb. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. He connected on his first, this from 41. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. It's all tied up at 28. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Dalton.
He finds his man, complete. It's Pierce. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Dalton now to pass.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. Oh, look at the juke.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Now a first down throw. Stafford.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
A give. This is Montgomery. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Dalton. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Back now in Tampa. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Stafford now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Clock running. The Bucs trying to go quickly and get set.
2nd down. Here's Chubb again.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward, because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let him break.
And he's in for the touchdown, and in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with what will almost certainly be the game-winning score as the lead is 7 here in the final moments. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the... Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house